Hey guys, it's Ben. Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I like to do reviews on some of my favorite 3D Blu-ray discs and on occasion some 4K titles as well. For the few subscribers that I have out there, I'm sorry for going AWOL for a while. Unfortunately, work was getting in the way of my hobby here. But that being said, if there are any new 3D Blu-ray releases that you'd like to see a review done, or even some 4K titles as well, just hit me up in the comments section. Chances are I probably have it in my collection already. If not, I'm probably going to get it soon. So, that being said, today we're doing a quick review on Fantastic Beasts and where to find them in 3D. This is the Best Buy exclusive. It comes with the 3D Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, DVD, and a digital code for the theatrical and extended cut. I will let you know now, the extended cut will not be in 4K. It is only in HD. We also have a Dolby Atmos track on the 2D version and a 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio track for the 3D version. The film is PG-13, runtime is 2 hours and 14 minutes. The theatrical cut has a runtime of 2 hours and 21 minutes. So I did not see the extended cut. I do not know what are in those extra scenes. I also did not watch the standard Blu-ray, so I can't give you a review on what the Dolby Atmos track on that sounds like. I'm only reviewing the 3D version. So, that being said, I'm just going to give you a few quick thoughts on it. I saw this movie in the theater when it came out, and I thought the 3D was breathtaking. I was hoping that it would hold up to par with the theatrical release, and it does. If you've actually seen the first movie, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, on 3D Blu-ray, I would say the depth of the 3D in this pretty much stacks up right next to that one. Now, I will notice that in the first movie, there were a lot more of those pop-out scenes that kind of just make your eyes go a little cross-eyed. They kind of protrude out of the screen a little bit. I didn't notice that too much with this one. It has very, very, very good depth. There were a lot of times when I took off my glasses and was just amazed at how blurry the picture was and put them back on, and you could see multiple layers, a lot of separation between the background and the foreground. And then the pop-out scenes in this, they weren't necessarily those cross-eyed, out in your face types, but there were a lot of scenes with some very natural pop to them. A few reference scenes would be in the first chapter when they're doing the prisoner escort with Grindelwald, and they get into that flying coach with the winged horses. That scene was really cool. It almost looked like I was watching it through VR. It kind of took over my peripheral vision for a little bit, and it felt like you were kind of on a roller coaster ride with that. And in chapter 4, when they're in the streets and they've got that freak show and that carnival thing going on, there's a lot of really good pop-out scenes in that too, with fireworks, and throughout the movie we have debris flying out. It was actually quite nice. The picture quality itself was done very well too. This is a dark and gloomy movie, so I was surprised at how bright it still was, even with the 3D glasses on. And in case I've never mentioned it before, I have an active LED set, so naturally when you put on the glasses it does dim quite a bit. But it looked really nice. Sharpness, contrast was there, very clear image. Sometimes it felt like I was watching a 4K movie. You could see the pores and every little hair on the characters' faces. Colors were very nice, very well done. Nothing was oversaturated. Now, for a score on the 3D, if I had to give it one, I'd probably say I'd give it 4 stars. One, because it has excellent depth, and then, the pop, it's not as much as I would like, because I do love a lot of pop in my movies, but it was still there. If I had to score the pop alone separately, I'd probably give it 3 out of 5 stars, and the depth I'd give 5 out of 5. So for a total score, I'm giving this 4 stars for the 3D. Now for the audio, we have that DTS HD Master Audio track. Again, I was a little disappointed that we didn't have Dolby Atmos, but that's okay. The dialogue was very clear and crisp. I didn't have to adjust my center speaker at all. We had some very good panning effects going from left to right into the surround speakers. There were times when it even sounded like it was objects were coming over me. So even though this wasn't Atmos or DTS-X, it still sounded pretty immersive. There were a few scenes where I felt that the music that was playing in the background on the left and right height speakers, I felt like it wasn't loud enough. There were times when I thought maybe I should turn up the channels a little bit, but I left it alone. Regardless, other than that, that was the only issue I had with it. There were a few scenes where the bass really popped too. It sounded like, well, I could feel my couch vibrating. And I don't have the biggest home theater set up. I do have a pretty decent sized powered subwoofer from Sony, but it's nothing too special. But that being said, if it could sound like that on my subwoofer, any of those home theater enthusiasts out there that have really, really good setups, I'm pretty sure it's going to rock their house. So that being said, I'd say this is a very good disc to pick up. This is the Best Buy exclusive. They also sell it on Amazon, and they also have some 4K 3D combos somewhere out there in other countries if you'd like to import. If you liked my video, please give me a like, and again, if there's anything else you want me to review, hit me up in the comment section. Thank you very much.